Romance. Whose heart hasn't it touched? It's definitely touched mine, and when I think about love and romance, I think about candles in a well-lit room. So today I want to show you how easy it is to decorate candles and add that little spice to that occasion where you're trying to romance your partner. I'm going to go with a beautiful vintage burlap lace feel because I think the old world, old love is definitely romantic. So the items that you're going to need to create this candle holder are your burlap and lace, something to place the candle in, candle of course, some scissors and a hot glue gun. And of course, a little embellishment just to add that detail to the front of the candle, which is always nice. The first thing that you're going to do is to measure and cut your burlap. I have a little bit of burlap here in my jar, and you're just going to simply roll the length, and I think this is actually quite good. So I won't need to cut the length of it there, but I'm going to go ahead and cut down the center. It doesn't have to be perfect because you can pull the sides off like this and it just creates even more of a nice vintage feel. Once you've done that, you'll want to do the same for your lace and just lay it across and cut. Once you've cut your burlap and lace, you're going to want to place your holder in something sturdy. I'm using this vase full of shelves. It really helps just keep things in place. You can obviously do it with your hands, but this makes it a lot easier. Take first of all your burlap and wrap it around your jar. And you're simply just going to take your hot glue gun and dab a little bit on the burlap at the top and at the bottom. Just close it off and keep it nice and tight. So there you go, we've got the burlap on. Now it's time to add the lace. This is a pretty thick lace. You can obviously pick up different widths from your local craft store. But I'm gonna fold this in half because I really want the burlap to be the dominant fabric that comes through. So I'm gonna fold this in half, and again, I'm gonna use my hot glue gun, but this time I'm going to add little dollops of glue all the way around. And the reason why I'm doing that this time is because I want that hot glue to seep through to the burlap and hold everything in place. So there we go. And I can just take this and wrap it around. You will want to hold it up, maybe press it down a little bit to make sure it's all in the right places where you want it to be. And just at the end, go ahead and add a little bit more glue. Now what I like to do is I like to add the embellishment where we have all of the seams coming together. That way everything is nice and clean all the way around and you won't see any joining seams there. Be a little generous with this again because the hot glue here will seep through to the burlap and lace, just joining everything together well. I really like these adornments. I picked them up at a local craft store, but you can make them yourself with scrap material. Just cut out and build the flowers up, add a button, and voila, you have an old vintage looking flower. I love it. It's beautiful, it's old world feel, it's vintage, and it's romance. It definitely makes me want to go and make dinner tonight with my husband.
Are you a crafter on the hunt for your next project? We've got tons of quick and simple ideas for you to try. Just visit athomewithdidier.com. You'll find tons of creative projects from my craft room, along with step-by-step tutorials, guest crafters, and 5-minute DIYs. The ideas are as endless as your imagination when you visit athomewithdidier.com.